Okay, so here we are back at Godman. It's Thursday of our camp out in the Blue Mountains, and we just got here and we went down the road, which is down that way, to go check on some glyphs that we had left when we were here yesterday. And Sandy and Larry here had an experience. Why don't you tell us about what happened?
Okay, Sandy and I were walking down the gravel road here on our way to where we had put some glyphs out yesterday to see if they'd been changed. And as we were walking, I was looking up in the tree line as we were walking, and all of a sudden in this clearing, I looked up and saw a hiker walk by, and I said to Sandy, "There's a hiker." I was convinced, I didn't have to question it. It was a hiker. And so we stopped, and it went from right to left, and then we stopped, and I couldn't see anything in the clearing anymore. And then like 2 seconds later, I saw what looked like, everybody will know, Gabby, a big Gabby, go from left to right. So what I thought I was seeing was a hiker on a trail up there, and the trail kind of est this way, and I thought that he had made the turn. I didn't see him, but he had a dog with him that was following him, and I saw what I thought was a dog following along, and it looked like Gabby, bushy legs, kind of skittering like a dog would down a trail, and that's what I thought it was. I didn't even question it. We went up there because Barb said there may not be a trail up there.
No, I said there is no
There is
trail
no
up there.
trail.
I said the trail goes that way, not this way.
So that's what made it really interesting for me. We went up there and there was no trail.
So what did you see when you got up there? What was up there?
It was a bunch of deadfall, and there was no way this two-legged person or whatever was walking very smoothly. They weren't stepping over anything. I thought it was a manicured trail, and then when I saw the dog-like creature go that way, it was skittering like it would be down a manicured path. And we get up there and it's all deadfall, trees, and you would
Bushes.
have to jump
Climb
or
over.
climb or
Step over.
so
How long were they in view? What distance do you think?
What's the distance?
How long they were in view, I would say 2 to 3 seconds for the hiker, and 3 to 5 seconds for the dog, because I thought I could actually see it making the S curve, but it was unmistakable. And I thought I looked and said, "Oh, there's a hiker."
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as coloring goes, did you see anything of bright color, any kind of greenish, bluish, reddish, anything that would identify it as a human being?
No, I just saw dark colors.
Just
Right.
dark. Okay.
At what range was it?
We were what,
About
200 feet? I'm not good at that, but it was up on the hillside, so it was clear. Just inside the tree line, I'd say maybe 10, 15 feet inside the tree line.
So less than a football field away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And there was sunlight dappling through there too, which was lighting up the clearing that I saw it in. But all I saw was dark. I couldn't make out any colors.
So was the hiker and the dog the same color?
No. The hiker looked to me a little bit lighter, but when I saw the dog, it was further down what I thought was a trail, which was further in, which could have just been a darker part of the forest.
Okay.
But the dog or whatever it was on all fours was Gabby's color, dark. I mean, really dark.
Okay. Well, I'd like to point out here that we are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We drove literally hours to get here. So, and there's no other vehicles around, and
There's no trail.
there's no trail. Okay, so you were there too, Sandy, and you saw something. What did you see?
So when he said there's a hiker up there, and then he saw the dog, we had stopped, and he saw the dog. When I looked up there, what I saw was two legs going from left to right, and they were upright, and it was lighter in color, but it could be the sun reflecting off of it. So that's what I saw. I didn't see anything, no color. I just saw the legs, maybe as far as the hips or waist, but only because it was reflecting so well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I would say I probably saw it for maybe 3 seconds or so, 3 or 4, maybe 3 seconds.
And it was upright,
It
what
was
you
upright,
say.
definitely
Okay.
upright.
And you say paler. Are you referring to like pale as in the color of your pants?
It was lighter, so something, it wasn't dark, it was lighter.
Okay.
So it was some lighter color. But when you look at the sun over here, back on the hillside, it is filtering through the trees, So it could have been a reflection of this hair or skin
Okay.
that gave it to me. I'm just trying to analyze it all too.
Okay.
What's interesting about the two experiences, I didn't see anything on two legs move from left to right. I only saw the dog.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
So he saw the two legs
And
going the
we were
opposite,
stopped looking in
right
the same
next to
spot.
Yeah.
each other.
Well, I was, maybe 150 feet behind you guys on the road, and Larry, I heard you say there's a hiker up there, and I looked up. I didn't see anything, but I'm thinking, okay, that's no place where we're gonna have a hiker, and I'm thinking if there really is a person up there, I hollered out hello, thinking, okay, if there's really a hiker, they'll holler back, and there was no reply.
No, there wasn't. And I didn't see the dog-like creature either going. I didn't. I just saw the two legs walking to the right.
Hiker that we're calling a hiker, I saw the full body.
Okay.
I saw from head to tail or to feet.
Okay.
You know,
I
but it
would-
was back in the. It was 10 to 15 feet back into the tree line, and I was getting just
The
some
sun.
dappling sun coming through there. So
Yeah.
I couldn't make out features or anything, but I saw from the head to the feet.
Could you describe the build in any way? How?
It seemed kind of slim. I thought it was a hiker. It didn't seem to me like a hulking mass or anything. It seemed like a man, a full-grown man,
Okay.
just walking down a trail.
If I could make a recommendation, I would recommend that you go back and one person get where that was and the other person where the observer was and tape it.
Yeah, I think we should just go do that. And I think, can we get you to go up on the road? Because I think you'll show up the best up on the hill. And then we can get Larry to stand where you were so that we can have him positioned properly.
And we won't ask you to bark.
No.
Is it possible that that four-legged creature was a Sasquatch on all fours?
Yes, it
That's
is.
what we're
That's what we're
thinking.
thinking.
That's what
We're
we're
thinking
thinking.
that he misdirected. He walked this way, and then he thought we're all looking this way, and then he went on all fours that way.
Yeah,
But he
because
seen him.
there was there's a dead tree that's stumped there. It's like a broken off tree that's outside of the tree line. It's actually on the hill, but it's right before that clearing, and you can't see up into that tree line until you get past that. And then there's
There's
a
a squirrel
space,
over there.
An angry squirrel.
There's a space of maybe 15,
Or
20
medium.
feet, and then there's trees again. So when I saw him walk right to left behind the tree line, I couldn't see him anymore. Then the next thing I'm seeing is that dog skittering down the path going left to
Oh,
right.
you didn't see them both at the same time?
No. So what I'm thinking now that there's no trail up there, it couldn't have been a hiker. If it was a squatch, it dropped down on all fours and the
Sasquatch.
other way.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go recreate it.
I could see where they drop on all fours to travel because, I mean, there was so much deadfall up there.
And I seen a footprint, so. Or
Yeah,
barks
there's
will be all
some
there.
prints up there.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's
Yeah.
Oh,
prints.
there's some deer or elk. Oh, mother and two babies.
Oh, there they go. Look at that.
Uh,
Isn't that cute?
that's not what we saw.
Just for the record,
Yeah,
Sandy.
that is not what we saw.
Yuli's?
No long legs.
I don't recall its shape. I just remember it's sparkly like, but it was attached to the legs, definitely. And I remember seeing each individual leg as it was crossing over itself. Yeah.
Well, so it was taking particularly long steps, you would say?
I don't know the distance, but it was just walking easily. It wasn't, but I'm exaggerating.
Was it swinging its arms?
I don't recall seeing them.
I can't recall if
Okay.
it was or not because I was focused on the legs.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I remember the sparkly above the,
What do you
Because-
say? Explain the sparkly again.
well, this, I don't, it could be the leaves, it could be the sun, but above the legs, it kind of sparkled through there. I remember it catching
Oh, okay. As
Right.
though the sun was shining
the
on
shine that was on it.
Okay.
And you're walking between leaves and how things kind of look like
Ah,
they sparkle.
Okay.
But it was definitely attached to the
And
legs.
as you can see, the sun is kind of low in the sky here. It's casting some long shadows. So up here on the hillside, yeah, the sun will be shining right into the trees.
Yeah, I'm still processing it.
It's so cool. And we just got here. This
But
is
there's
awesome.
no question that I saw a two-legged creature and a four-legged creature. I don't question that at all.
Wow,
It
cool.
was clear as day.
Right
So
on.
I didn't have to sit here and think about, what is that? Could that be? No, none of that
No.
went on. It
It was
Hiker
something
dog.
Hiker. Hiker dog hiker. Huh.
He's just on the other side of that stump right here.
So Larry's referring to that stump right there. And we're going to get Robin to go up there. We're going to put him in the position and have Larry direct him to recreate it.
And how tall is Rob?
We'll get those. He's a pretty big guy. But,
Hey Rob, how tall are you? 6'1". Okay, that's good.
what'd he
to know.
say?
6'1".
6'1".
Yes. That's the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, see how his upper body kind of gets a little dapply?
Yep,
I didn't
uh-huh.
see him over there. I saw him over there.
Okay.
Now turn around and go back.
I'm going to zoom in so the
Turn around
camera
and go
can kind
back.
of see this a little better.
I kind of.
I'm trying to figure out where.
Was he behind that?
disappear from
Wasn't he
view.
behind that tree? Weren't they behind those trees?
Yeah, because he disappeared from my view, and Rob's not disappearing from my
Right,
view.
he's
You know what I'm
behind the
saying?
Yeah,
two trees
uh-huh.
and that other tree.
Okay, now drop to all fours and run.
There she goes.
I'm coming.
Careful, Sandy. Don't hurt yourself.
She's walking up there. This snag or whatever it is right here.
Yeah.
That's where I thought the curve in the trail was.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So I
from
saw
down
the-
here, it kind of looks like a trail kind of might come out of the woods
Right.
there and curve around.
So I saw the hiker there, and then I thought I saw the dog going around a trail, but I'm like, I must have missed the hiker making the turn, but I see his dog following along behind him, just scampering, just like Gabby. You know, not a run, just a, you know how dogs will walk
Trot,
fast.
trot, 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 trot.
You know how they walk fast?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, Sandy.
Are there any footprints up there?
Are we good?
Okay, now
Yeah,
stay where you are. Larry, size comparison. Are they bigger? Are they smaller?
well, when I saw full from head to foot, it was over here. Rob's hidden by this branch now, so it's hard for me to
Oh,
tell.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Ask him to position himself where you saw it best.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Take side steps to your left until you can see me without that tree bough being in the way.
I got a log in my way.
Yes, you know that's going to be too far. He's out of sight.
Yeah, that's not it. Because then I would have just said, "What's that?"
Yeah.
I'll be way up here in the
No, that's not it. Maybe he just wasn't far enough over to the
Yeah.
left.
See, Sandy just walked through.
Right.
Okay.
Now that I'm questioning whether I actually saw the head and because of that tree branch, but I know when I looked up there, because I was looking at the guy, I thought, and I know I saw from head to toe,
Okay.
but it's not, for some reason it's not jiving down here for me because
No,
of that
that
bough.
one limb that's there. Yeah. Have Sandy walk across. She's wearing the lighter clothes. She's easier to see. Sandy, can you walk like halfway and stop? Okay, stop there. Okay, Larry. Larry, I want you to walk back and forth up and down the road here within 20 to 30 feet and see if it comes into focus any better for positioning.
This already did it.
That did it? You're
And
okay.
that makes sense because Sandy and I weren't over there. We were
No,
over
you were on this
of
side,
the road.
yeah. Okay, so that's Sandy up there, who is about 5 feet tall. 5'3", something like that. And you can't really
But
make
see,
out her head.
Her head's below the bow.
Yeah, so
and
what
I
you
saw
the head
head to
was
foot, so maybe the head,
was
maybe
above.
Rob's not tall enough to show me the head. That's why
Yeah.
the bow's in the way.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Okay, Sandy? Sandy, do you have a stick that you can hold up over your head? Okay, now hold that up and kind of wave it around a little. We can't see it.
No, can't.
Yeah, we can't see that. Get Rob to stand
There it
in your
is.
spot.
I just saw it. See it? See her waving it?
No, I missed it. I can't see it.
See him
Oh, there
waving
it is. There it is. Okay, there I see it. Is that where the head was?
It had to have been.
Okay.
Because it wasn't below the bow. That's
Yeah.
Sandy's height.
Yeah. So it
And-
was above.
That's, yeah.
Right
it's
on.
above the bow.
So about how high are you waving that stick?
About 2 feet.
Over your head, Rob? So that would be about 8 feet?
Yeah, about 8 feet.
And down below, I saw all legs.
Down below the limb was all legs. Right on. Cool. Okay. We can see that.
That's 8 feet.
Is that where it was, and below was just legs?
It had, yeah,
Yeah,
it had
okay.
to been. How else could I have seen it from head to toe
Yeah.
unless the head was above that bow?
Yeah. Yeah, because we can't even see Sandy's head above that bow. Right on. Cool.
Wow,
Are you blown away?
I am.
All right, I think we're good. Hey, Doug, hold on before you go.
You see the snag here, right?
We're going
Yeah,
to
I
see
do.
if we
So I
can
saw
walk the path of the
two-legged thing
dog.
Walk this way. I thought a trail curve. The snag was blocking the curve of the trail,
Oh,
and it was curving back that way.
okay.
So I saw the two-legged person go here, disappear behind the snag, and then I saw what looked like Gabby going around that curve and up back in the woods.
So you didn't see the guy go past the snag?
No, I didn't see the guy anymore. But when I'm watching the dog, Sandy's seeing
I see.
a different one.
Yeah. Okay,
Did it
was that similar to where the dog went? We needed.
You get down on all fours.
Oh, good Lord, he did it.
No, I didn't see the dog or the four-legged creature anywhere over on this side of that snag.
Over here?
Yes. It's right where Sandy is. Right where Sandy is right now. That's exactly where it
Right
was.
there.
Right there.
Okay,
But
now
then it
compared
kinda-
to his size, how big was the dog?
That was it right there.
That was what you saw. All right.
Wow.
That was
That's
big.
really amazing. That's a big Gabby dog.
When did you stop seeing it?
When it went behind this
Okay.
this tree
Yeah,
break here, but
definitely.
and
That's
no,
what was going on.
the sun's a little bit lower now, so there's more light going up
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I saw
We're
bushy-
good. Thank you.
bushy legs,
Wow.
not spindly like an elk or
Right,
anything
right.
like that, and nothing stepping over anything. It was
Right.
just I'm going down the trail,
Except there's no trail.
right? And in fact, there's a bunch of deadfall up
No,
here.
it's hard to walk up there.
It is.
So if there was just a lone hiker with his dog out here roaming around, that would not be the path he would take.
No.
No.
And
No.
he'd be having a hard time walking.
And there's
Yeah.
no cars, and there's no trail, and they would have said hello. I would
Yeah, we
think.
hollered
Hikers-
hello. Nobody hollered. No
hikers
dog
are
barked.
friendly.
And
Yeah.
there's no boot prints.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
well,
no
and not
boot
only
print at
that,
all.
but if the dog you saw was the same size as Rob, that was at least what, a 300-pound dog?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay.
And you know, there was a spot up there too that looked like something had been laying down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
They were watching for us to come back and check our glyphs.
I
We're
saw-
late, you know.
yeah. Even if
I saw a
something.
log. No, I saw a log over there. Just that laying. They were kind of crisscrossed and all, and it looked like something had jumped over it on its knuckles. You can see the bumps,
Oh.
and it looked like a big fat hand on both sides, like it had gone over that log.
Yeah, and a really big dog.
Hey.
Woohoo!
I said a big Gabby.
Yeah, yes, you did. Oh, that is so awesome.
Like an average person. Now with that 8-footer.
Yeah, for him to see the
Brown dog.
he said below the limb, all he saw was legs. The head was above the limb.
Yeah, I saw it from head to toe. The only way for that to be possible is for the head to be above that
I
bow.
know you kept wanting me to go up, and I'd go up, and I still couldn't see over the.
Yeah, so that's I did because I was looking to see if he's noticed us down here.
Watch
Yeah.
out,
That's why
Bobo,
I
I'll come
remember
for
seeing
your
his
job.
head.
I gotta learn how to howl first.
Yeah.
The sun is lowered quite a bit and is lighting
Yeah.
that area up much more than.
Yeah, well, that actually kind of works better for the camera for this. So, okay, say thank you, Larry.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That was no hiker.
No.
Right on.
Was at all.
I just got chills on that.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Telling me that the head was above the bow, and that thing had to have been 8 foot tall. What else could it be?
Yeah. And considering where we are,
There's no vehicles parked out here.
Tom
For,
says the young,
and you know, we have the
young
last
adolescent
vehicle we
males that
passed
stand,
coming up here
they watch
was
the babies and stuff.
what 3 hours ago, and it was a Forest Service rig
Yeah.
down by Walla Walla.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't look massive and
Funny
lumbering.
how your mind tries to make sense of it.
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
like you said, he wasn't looking for a Squatch. He was just looking in the woods and thought it was a hiker.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, there's somebody up here.
And I immediately hollered hello, thinking that if there was a hiker before he got out of range, they would answer. And not even a dog bark. And you know, if Gabby was up there with me and people were walking down here, she would have stopped. She would have been observing, watching to see what we were going to do. She'd have barked.
Well, my dog would have come right down.
Yeah.
And the dog didn't look at me. You know,
Oh,
it was
see,
just
now
scampering
dogs,
down the trail.
Dogs are friendly. They just do that. They come down.
Did you see the welcome? Very, very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on down for dinner.
Thank you. Well, last
So-
night oh, go ahead.
So last night, you know, we were sitting around the campfire down at our base camp. What did you say?
I said for my first direct visual of a Sasquatch that I need distance. I don't want to, I can't, it's not going to be a good experience for me if I see it up close. I said, so if I'm blessed with seeing one, I've got to have some distance for it to be good for me. You know?
Yeah, and I would say that was into that part of the trees from the road was about 300 feet.
Right.
Comfortable with that?
Yeah. Real comfortable.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right on. Now I can't wait to see what's going to happen next.
It's so awesome. Two things elevated that experience for me. No trail up there and an 8 foot tall, 2-legged creature.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I'm
That
done
is amazing.
processing it.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure